Hello, Council 21 members. This is your local council president, Andreas Curley. Today is April the 10th, 2012, and I want to talk to you about a couple of things. The crossover rescind period ends today, and the final list for the crossovers should be out this afternoon. Once that's out, the company will finalize report dates for training for those of you that are crossing over, and that information will be sent to you via mail or company email. If you have any questions in regards to that information, feel free to contact your supervisor or domicile manager. They should have that information for you shortly. For those of you anxiously awaiting information in regards to the early out and the bid period, that should be starting hopefully soon as far as the bid period. The company will be sending out a question and answer or putting it on Skynet, and we will put out some question and answer as well. We'll have that information available here in the domicile, and you should also find some of that information on unitedafa.org. Here at Council 21, we will have several retirement and insurance and retirement seminars to answer questions specifically related to the early out program and any concerns that you may have in regards to making that final decision. Those dates we will be setting up shortly as soon as we find out what the bid period is, and we will have several in May, and if the bid period goes through May, then we'll have a couple in June as well. So as soon as we have that information, we'll send that out. We will have our insurance and retirement committee here in Washington, and hopefully one person from the MEC join us for those meetings to answer all of your questions. For those of you that are on reserve and have had vacation in the last few months, we've asked all of you to make a copy of your reserve line with the vacation acronym in it with your flight pay and DFAP. If you could put that in the AFA box or drop it by the office, we'd appreciate it. We're collecting this data for our MEC grievance and the dispute that we have with the company in regards to how reserves are being paid in their vacation month. A quick reminder regarding our scope clause. As we all know that anything that is performed on the aircraft should only be done by flight attendants. We've had several reports in the last weeks or a month or so that we have to remind our agents that it's a flight attendant duty to close overhead bins, make specific announcements regarding bag stowage and that sort of thing. So just gently remind the agents if they're unfamiliar with our scope that we do have that language in our contract, and it's up to all of us to enforce that, even though it may sound trivial and a little thing to some. To those of us that do our best to protect our contract language, a little thing can become a big thing if we don't protect all of the language and the integrity of the entire language of the scope clause. We appreciate that here at the local, and any feedback that you'd like to give us, please feel free to do so in regards to any violations that you may come across. Just a reminder, our reserve committee is always on call 24 hours a day. Their number is always put on the tape at the end of the day, or recording, and of course your officers are on call 24 hours a day as well. Just dial 703-260-0051 for the reserve or officer on call for that particular day. And any information that you might need in regards to what's going on here locally or at the MEC level, please visit unitedafa.org or council21.org. Have a great day, and we'll be talking to you again soon.